360 recording. Okay. Gotta change what game you're in, not Overwatch. I'll change it to just chatting real quick. Just chatting because we're doing a bit of a React Andy today. We're being a bit of a React Andy. I'm sorry. But yeah. Who is the GOAT of everything? Right. Before we actually get into this video, who do you guys predict is going to be the GOAT of everything? Right. I'm saying either Michael Jordan or, I mean, the GOAT of everything. The whole of life. Surely it's got to be one of the guys that like landed on the moon or something, right? Like that, because that's out of this world. You know? I don't know. Maybe MJ. Why is the audio gone? Hello?
The word,
Oh,
not the animal.
is that just the video? Oh, the video just cuts out. Okay. The audio on the video just doesn't exist for a little bit.
The word, not the animal, means that you are the greatest of all time in any category that you choose. Now, the GOAT has been a term that has been wildly overused. I am a part of that problem, but that's besides the point. But we be out there calling any person or any character that we like the GOAT, to the point where it gets kind of concerning. Like, why are we as a society allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT in the same sentence?
Yeah, but DJ Khaled is the GOAT, though, innit? We the best music.
Only go around he's eating, my nigga. And after watching that Michael Jackson movie, that shit moved me. And this movie just
Bro, that film, by the way, is fucking so good. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Like, I know it's kind of like Michael Jackson glaze for 2 hours, but like, it's sick.
showed me you cannot just call anybody the GOAT when you have people like him that exist. Like, Michael Jackson's aura was just different. All this man had to do was kiss women on the cheek, and they looked like they was halfway about to collapse. Like, I know backstage Shawty was looking like these. I go through MJ's aura in depth in my aura farming video, but one thing that I did not mention was the music videos, because Michael Jackson's music videos are a lost art. Like, these videos would have the most insane stuff imaginable. Like, you would really watch through these and you would see women getting beat up, and Michael Jackson would just dance in response. Like, nah, this nigga dead saw domestic violence and said. One of the funniest music videos to me was the one for Bad, where Michael Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed for being a fake demon. And
Oh no, because I love Michael Jackson, but his music videos are kind of cringe. Like, when you watch them back now, and you're like, oh, so he just ends the gang violence by doing a bit of, it's like, I get it's meant to be like it's an art form, isn't it? But like, come on.
Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, so what's up, son? You don't even got no one around you. You lacking. And MJ's like, who lacking? Spawns his group of YNs and starts dancing instead of running a fade. Is this nigga serious? This really how them Disney bullies used to be running up, bruh. And when he's finally done with his dance routine, you had him looking like, nah, this shit was dead frying me, but it was truly GOAT material. And now we're gonna talk about other people of this same ilk. Now, I do think Goku is the GOAT anime character, and
Okay, Goku is not the GOAT anime character. I don't care what you say, and I don't care what position you come at me from. He just isn't.
for some reason, that's a hot take. I do understand some of the hate Goku gets, because back in the day, his fans were doing unparalleled levels of dick riding. You couldn't talk about any anime character without hearing, he not beating Goku though. Shut up, bro. Always talking about beating Goku. The niggas typing this couldn't even beat diabetes. And although this was a very annoying era, it does not take away from the fact that Goku is the GOAT. Goku has the most iconic move, the most iconic transformation, the most iconic silhouette. He literally walked so an entire genre of anime could run. So if you are someone in the camp that's gonna look at me and say Luffy is the GOAT, I just wanna hold you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick! When it comes to
I agree though. Luffy's not the GOAT. I probably couldn't tell you who is, but it ain't Goku or Luffy.
to the greatest anime ever, that is a little too subjective. My anime list used to have Full Metal Alchemist at the top for years, and it was well deserved. It's one of the most perfect shows of all
Is Free Ren good, by the way? I haven't seen Free Ren, but it's obviously it's at the top of this guy's list, so I mean, it must be good.
time, and I'd recommend it to anyone who has not seen it. Now, one of the most common places you would see the GOAT talk about is sports, and depending on which one you're talking about, there's either a debate or there is no contest. In American football, it is very clearly Tom Brady. I know niggas were trying to gas up Kermit the Frog for a minute, and I was just like you do not
But is he close to Little Hot Dog though?
make one of the largest sports comebacks of all time to be in Patrick Mahomes talks. When it comes to track and field, there was an undisputable GOAT in Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt in his prime was a different breed. He had announcers saying lines that didn't even make logical sense.
And Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record in 12 months.
Like, if you look at some of these races, it was legitimately unfair. He was gapping the fastest people on the planet like it was
Fucking ads. I have YouTube Premium. Why don't I just use the account with YouTube Premium on it?
dominant where I would genuinely hate the nigga if I was running against him, because his aura farming was on a completely different level. Because you'll see people using all their might to run as fast as they can, and you'll just see Usain Bolt next to them jogging while literally laughing in their face. Nigga, I'd harm you. Like, these are people that spend their entire lives training just for this moment. And Usain Bolt is taunting half the match and still getting first. You are not winning against this nigga in his prime unless you were doing this. And he was such an aura farmer, he actively ran slower on multiple of his world records because he was too busy taunting at the end. Like, this number right here is only a world record because he decided to slow down and pump his chest. If he was legitimately serious throughout all of his races, I don't even know how much faster he would have been. I think his most legendary moment gotta be the 2008 Olympics, where he got 3 straight world records back to back to back. Undisputed GOAT of the track field. And we got even more undisputed GOATs like Tiger Woods. Now, I know recent
He is the GOAT. Usain Bolt is the GOAT of track and field. Like that, to do that, nah. No one else even comes close, I don't think. People only... Name me one other person that does track and field, aside from Usain Bolt. Exactly. I don't think you could name... Unless you're like... You're into that. Like, that's what you do. I feel like you wouldn't even be able to name anyone else aside from Usain Bolt.
we seen this man Tiger Woods losing his mind.
Big foul!
Bro was out there trying to make domain expansions. His CTE was acting up. But he is like by far the GOAT when it comes to golf. When you look at a lot of the metrics, he is by far better than anyone at place 2, 3, or 4. He was so good in his prime, people actively played worse when he was on the court. Like, this nigga's hockey was so strong, they would struggle in his presence. And there is some sports where the GOAT is more widely debated. 2 of the most top...
You say Michael Phelps? Okay.
debates of all time is between
You know he's a swimmer, right? You know. Okay. Do you know what? I'm not even falling for the
LeBron
rage
and
bait.
Michael Jordan and Messi v Ronaldo. Messi v Ronaldo gets so toxic, it doesn't matter who you are.
It's Messi, by the way. Like, it just is.
Their fans are willing to skin you alive if you disrespect them. I still remember this little girl at the World Cup saying Ronaldo was crying in his car, and grown men were actively sending a 6-year-old death threats. Bro, you're literally 40! But the debate between these two, I think, is the most intense in sports by far, largely because fans in soccer are way too passionate. Now, unlike LeBron and Michael Jordan, Messi and Ronaldo did compete against each other on multiple occasions, and damn near every single time they did, it was complete cinema. Now, if you look at the stats all together, Messi low-key destroyed the nigga, but they have both had some incredible matches against each other. I think the most popular back in my time was in La Liga 2014, where Barcelona and Real Madrid went against each other and Messi scored a hat trick. I remember this game having niggas in my family going crazy. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. If I had to choose, I think Ronaldo got more aura. Sui is the most iconic pose for a reason, and CR7 is the coldest combination of letters and numbers I ever seen in my life. Messi, meanwhile, is gonna cook you on the court no matter the scenario, but he's gonna do this being the most socially awkward person of all time. Like, there was a time where he was accepting an award and he almost kissed Mbappe instead of turning to his wife. His poses next to people be frying me too. He is unintentionally the funniest person ever. These are two of my favorite matches from the both of them. Definitely check them both out. And we can now go into LeBron and Michael Jordan. Now, basketball's GOAT debate, I think, is toxic.
Do I do sports? I mean, I boxed a couple of years ago. I kind of fell off though these days, man. I need to get back into it. I'm a chud these days. I'm just a chud.
As well, because it has largely devolved into which player can we discredit the most. Like, I hate hearing people say Michael Jordan couldn't win without Scottie when he was dropping 15 points in the finals, and Michael Jordan had to average 45 for them to win by 3. By 3! And I have to hear Jordan fans saying LeBron is a choker when he has gone through series where he had to average 35, 9, and 9, with his second best shooter averaging 12 and his third best averaging 9. And the teams that he was going against, 2 MVPs, All-Star cheater, DPOY, Finals MVP for 2 years.
Oh, hell!
Like, I honestly hate this debate for trying to make both of these incredible players look worse for the sake of a ranking. Both of these niggas are insane, bruh. Michael Jordan, they was out there
I want to oil check you, bro. I'll put you in a go-go platter. You don't even want to know about that.
calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but them niggas was right. Not only has he had the most aura out of any sports player imaginable, his stats pre-retirement were actually
Hi there. Would you like to receive a gift? I'm a
No,
missionary for
bro,
the
let me
Church of
skip the
Jesus Christ of
fucking
Latter-day
ad.
Saints. And this is the Book of Mormon. Specifically talks about Jesus Christ.
unreal. I'd recommend watching some highlights from the 1993 finals. He legitimately looked 5 times better than anyone who was on the floor. In LeBron, my glorious king, where do I even begin? Although he has done a lot of manipulation in his career to make sure he had the best chance of winning, I think fate made sure he paid for it every time, because he has had some pretty terrible injury luck when it comes to his teammates. Like, he was out there playing with Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. This nigga would sneeze and be out for 2 weeks. And that has made him walk into certain series with his starting lineup looking like this.
Who are you people?
But the fact that he has always produced, despite his teams being rather atrocious at times, is simply incredible. Y'all should already know 2018 LeBron this year got y'all niggas acting like these. If I had to give you something to watch, I would definitely say watch the 2009 series between him and the Orlando Magic. It's literally a 30-minute highlight reel of some of the craziest athletic feats you will ever see. When it comes to more subjective niches, it's a lot harder to choose a GOAT. Genres like hip-hop constantly have GOAT debates, and there
It's Kendrick.
was a time where it was
Well, for rap, it's Kendrick.
pretty unanimously known as Tupac. I would say nowadays, if you're saying Tupac is the GOAT, it is a LARPer take. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but just let me explain. Not saying Tupac's a bad rapper, he was incredible. But if you are under the age of 25 and you're going to look me in my eyes and say Tupac's the GOAT, you are just trying to be different and you are not a vibe, nigga. Like, real life, gun to the back of your head, name 5 songs from him. Like, what the fuck? You're dying! You're literally dying! Again, Tupac isn't at all a bad rapper, but I feel like people say this just so they can seem intelligent, like, wise move, nigga, wise move. But rap, I think, is too subjective to have a singular GOAT. But y'all niggas just be saying anyone. Who? Now, all the kids nowadays say
Lil Skies, bro. What a fucking throwback.
saying Playboy Cardi when this is the only line
And Playboy Carti is fucking shit. I'm not even, like... I won't even go into that, because... that shit got pissed me off,
he
but...
speaks actual English.
Yesterday with my pops, my grandma still play bingo.
NBA YoungBoy be getting glazed too, and although he is tough, some of his songs are rather questionable.
They Glock a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester.
Are we good?
Baby, you could say I'm a child
GOAT superhero is also pretty subjective, but not really. You could only
No way you just said Dax.
really
No.
discuss these three as the GOAT. Like, niggas
It's
wanna be
Spider-Man.
different so
It
bad,
is
they out
actually
there saying
Spider-Man.
The real superhero GOAT is Nova.
The hell are you talking about, bro?
Spider-Man is my favorite out of the three, but Superman, I think, is the clear GOAT. He's literally synonymous with the word superhero, and I don't think that will ever change. Greatest video game of all time, I think, is way too subjective. However, there was a time where there was a unanimous GOAT. When I was growing up, all these lists were dominated with Ocarina of Time on the top. Now, is it actually the GOAT? No, nigga! I wouldn't even say it's the best in this series, but I would say for a good 10-year span, most gamers were coining this as the best game of all time. And I don't know any other game besides maybe these three that have that on their resume. Now, GOAT video game characters, a different conversation. I think it's very easily Mario.
The best game, it's probably GTA. Probably GTA, maybe GTA 5. But objective, like longevity in a game. How many people still play GTA these days? Like, if GTA 6 wasn't coming out in a couple of months, it would still be, like, GTA 5 would still be probably one of the most played games.
I don't even know who else would enter the conversation, but me personally, I'm going Sonic. I know all the Nintendo
Bruh.
fanboys mad, but what top 5 you smoking on, Mario? Cause my top 5 is Sonic, 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 Sonic. It's no use. It's no use. I got a Sonic versus Mario video in the vault. Let me know if y'all want it. That's all I got for now. Make sure.
Well, the thing is, he didn't actually discuss who's the greatest of all time. Everything. You know what I mean? We just kind of got individual categories, but my chair is so fucking squeaky. Oh my fuck, bruh. Fortnite is the best game ever they had at Triple T. The GOAT of everything is probably like, I don't know, Thomas Edison or something. Like the guy who made the light bulb. Ding! Light bulb.